Okay.
Okay, so welcome to the emoji workshop. We're building razzle dazzle, knock your socks off, way cool emojis, our own personal emojis for emails and text messages. So what if we do this? What if we pass the ball to you, Diego, first, and have a look at your PowerPoint lab book? And then Begonia we just want to review the problem mission and have a look at what you've done so far. Show and tell. Diego, do you remember how to share your screen?
Yes.
Okay. You're up. The world is waiting to see your emojis. Our mission today, guys, is to animate our emojis, make them come to life, make them move. Okay, do you like to imagine that lots and lots of people are listening to your presentation of your emojis and you're in the business of selling your emojis? Okay, so start with the next. Go ahead, just present your lab book.
Hello.
Oh, hi Lula, welcome. Great, we're recording this, Lula, for anyone who's
Missing.
yeah.
But, oh yeah, Begonia and Diego, and we would be missing Per.
Okay. Okay, Diego, do you like to present the problem and the mission? How do you, in your own words, describe the problem and the mission?
It's difficult to communicate using words.
Okay, good. And the mission?
Say ideas and feelings with the drawing.
Okay, good. So, can you show us some of your solutions to this problem and mission? Surprised. Okay, good. So what are these expressions? One looks sad.
Happy.
Yep.
And surprised.
And that one's surprised too. Okay. I like the style here. It's unusual. It's a little different than what we were suggesting, but they all go together. And the shapes of your heads, I like that they're so different.
I like that they have a consistent theme, almost like how the regular emojis are, but it's like your own version of them.
Exactly.
And it makes it feel like a finished product because it's so consistent.
Yeah, well put, Brent. What we would suggest here, Diego, is that you put the, just with the text box, put the emotions, sad, happy, and surprised. Okay, let's go on to the next one, your animated emoji. Okay, can you switch back and forth? Let's see how it looks when you animate it. Oops. Yeah, okay, good. You might want to change the rotation a little bit so it's not quite so tilted. And you might want to change his eyes or his mouth so he looks like, oh, I guess you have changed his mouth so he looks like he's talking. That's good. And yeah, but I wouldn't rotate it quite so much. And then if you like, you could take your 3 emojis, slide 4, and animate them a little bit. So copy slide 4, and then squish, stretch, rotate, or slightly change the mouth of each one, or the shape of the head just slightly, so that it just animates ever so slightly. It doesn't have to animate a lot. Just a slight animation can be a really, really nice touch.
Yes.
Okay, very good, Diego. Any other suggestions, Lula and Brent, for Diego to?
I think you covered all, and
Okay.
maybe I assume that today you might teach them how to do the 3D type.
We're gonna convert the animated GIF to the animated emojis to GIFs.
Ah, okay.
So they'll have an animated GIF that they can put in their emails.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Great.
we'll actually by 3D. You mean like Brent did last week?
Like when you do like double head and it looks like they have some certain volume.
Okay.
But no, the animated GIF would be perfect. But the one of the sad and the happy,
Yeah.
they're gonna make another for animation.
Yeah. We
Okay.
want
For
animate.
Diego, for Diego.
Yeah. Good.
Do you realize that that is Diego?
Yes.
This little boy that is.
He looks like Diego.
Yeah, he looks like Diego.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That could be your avatar.
Yes.
Good. You'll have both emojis and avatars. Okay, good. All right. Could you, Diego, stop sharing your screen and let's, thank you. Let's see what Begonia has. And we have Fernando on board. Great. Hi, Fernando. Welcome.
Hi, Fer. Hola, Fer.
Okay. Do you know, Begonia, how to share your screen?
Yes.
All right.
I'm doing it.
You're up. Yo. Wow. Oh, how nice. Oh, it's beautiful, Begonia. Wow. How did you make the hair? What tool did you use to make the hair?
These pens.
Oh, you're working with Google PowerPoint.
This.
Okay, cool. That doesn't exist in the regular PowerPoint. Okay, very good. Can you start from the first slide in your PowerPoint lab book? Let's just review your whole lab book. Okay, can you present it?
Yes.
Okay.
The problem is that it's difficult to communicate using words.
Good.
And the mission is to be communicating with funny drawings.
Okay. Beautiful. Your own words, clear, concise problem and mission statement. Happy. Diego, look at how, how Begonia labeled each one of her emojis with the emotion. Let's get the party started. Cool. Cool. All right, way to go. And then the next slide, 7 and 8. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, you took the initiative to make this new one here. What's the expression that you're trying to convey here?
Nothing.
Nothing, just, it's like your avatar. Does this look like you?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, self-portrait, animated self-portrait. That's great. I love it, Begonia. Thank you for sharing. Okay, how about if we have a quick look at Fernando's lab book, and then Brent will show you how to animate your emojis, and maybe even turn them to 3D. We'll review again how we did the 3D effects. Okay. Thank you, Begonia. Thank you. Fernando.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember how to share your screen?
No, well, I did it in another computer. So.
Okay. If you move your mouse to the bottom of the screen, Fernando, you should see a menu come up, and on that menu will be a green icon that says share screen.
I think Fernando said it's on a different computer. If you look at the webcam, I think you can see it.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Got it. Okay. Can you present your lab book, Fernando?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, here is my cover. Here I have the problem and the mission.
Can you read it to us? The problem and the mission?
Yeah. It is difficult to express ideas with just words. That's the problem. The mission is express ideas and feelings with images.
Excellent.
So here I have an emoji.
Good. What
and
expression
here
did
I
this?
have an
Yeah.
animated emoji.
Wow. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Very good. You present like a professional. You're a very poised presenter, Fernando. Nice work. Okay. So, Brent, would you like to share your screen and show them the emoji that we made, you made last week? And
Sure.
let's review how we can add 3D effects to your emoji. And then we'll show you how to go online and get a GifMaker tool that allows you to create a file that will animate when you put it at the bottom of your emails or in a text message.
So this is what I made last week. I believe I made this in the second class, the 7 o'clock class. But it's a little alien, and it's scared. What do you guys think of it?
Big eyes, very cute. Love the 3D color gradations.
I like it.
Yeah.
Thanks. So John, you said start with showing them how to make it 3D?
Yeah, how about just on the side of this, just make a shape and show them how to turn it into 3D and gradated colors.
Would you be okay if I did one of the birds? Just so they see it on a character? Okay.
Sure.
Let me see. Change. Oh, this is a picture. It's not an actual.
Yeah, these are already animated.
Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, let's I think I have the original PowerPoint I was working on, and with that, I have a flat version of it, not 3D yet. So let's take this one, and I'll turn this 3D like this. So all you have to do, it's actually really easy. If you right-click, you can go to Format. Well, let me ungroup this first. So I have individual pieces. Now I can right-click, Format Shape. When I select Format Shape at the bottom, it pops up with this window. And if I go to 3D Format, there's an option called Bevel. And with Bevel, I can click on what it shows me, and I can select something that looks rounded like this. There's a bunch of different options. My usual go-to is the first one, and I can increase the width and the height. Think of height as the depth. Think of width as in how deep it goes into the head. And do you see how that changed? I can do that to all of them. Okay, so this one is actually, I just have to go to Edit Points, and I didn't close this. So I know as we teach, it's really important to close your shapes. If you forget to, you might have an issue like that when you color it in.
You have
So that's a good example of what can go wrong. So yeah, now I can just continue, and that's basically it. Any questions? I think I should try it on Google PowerPoint too, just to see if I can help you with that. Let's see if there's a bevel effect in Google Slides. 3 tricks my eye catching. Drop shadows.
One of the things that's interesting that Brent does when he doesn't know something, he goes to Google to find out. It's the magic problem solver.
It's true. I mean, it's the mix between trying it and researching it.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand. The more you know up front, the easier it is to do it. Sometimes you don't know what to Google until you try it. So I'm just going to create a random shape. And now I'm going to go to Format. And there's options for reflections and drop shadows.
This is for you, Begonia. I think everyone else is using regular PowerPoint.
Yeah, I'm not certain. Doesn't look like there's borders and lines. That's just the outside border. Format options is there. There's add-ons. I wonder if there's. I don't see anything that strikes me as making something 3D. Google Slides make shape 3D. Insert a text box or object.
So it
I
may
don't see
be,
it.
Begonia, we may not be able to do 3D for your emojis.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to spend too much time in the webcast on it. I'll try outside of it as well if but I don't think there's a feature for it in Google.
Okay. All right, guys, so if you want to try the 3D effects, if you have PowerPoint, you can do that on your own time. If you follow Brent carefully now, he's going to show you how to animate this GIF, and then we'll go step by step. One of you can share the screen, and we'll go step by step, keep everyone.
let's look how you can make your 3D emoji. I like it.
Okay. Good.
So my animation's at the end of this, and one important thing is to make sure it is framed. By that, let me show you like this. If I were to draw a box around my character and send this to the back for now, and I copy this box and I go to my other slide and I paste it, and let me send this to the back also. You see how the shape, the size, it doesn't really get too much bigger. Like it just moves. What you don't want is something that does this. So if I copy these two slides, and if I did this by accident, and then I had this one over here, it's a little harder to get these to animate when I use the animator. So it's really good if you have them where they stay close to the same area of the screen and stay about the same size. John, any input on that?
Yeah. Right. We're going to export these as PNGs. So what Brent is saying is basically you should register your two emojis so they fit roughly in the same rectangle. They look good when you go from slide to slide, and they fit roughly in a rectangle. So it's nice that this one grows a little bit as he opens his mouth. It's like he's breathing in and out. So, but they'll register fine. In other words, they fit nicely in a rectangle, as Brent showed.
Right. So once we do that, so step 1 is make sure you have an animation. Step 2 is make sure that animation registers sticks within the same space. The next step is to have everything grouped. So it's up to John. Do we want the text with the character when
No.
we do it? No,
No,
right?
just
Okay,
the
that's just for the
character.
lab book.
Pretty hard.
Okay, excellent. That's what I was thinking. The character speaks for itself.
Right, right.
So make sure your character is grouped. And mine is already grouped. If it wasn't, I would just have to select all. Make sure you highlight everything that you want grouped, right click, and group it. Now it moves like one object. So that's the next step. The third step is group everything. And the final step for the PowerPoint part is to right click and you can save as picture. So if you right click on your character, save as picture, I can go to, I'm gonna make a folder for this, new folder. I'll call this emoji, and I'm gonna call this file emoji scared blue alien, and I think that's good.
We're gonna have two of them, right? So
Oh
1 and
yes,
2.
one. Thanks, John.
Mm-hmm.
Save. Next, I'm gonna go to the next slide. It's already grouped again. I right click it, I save as picture. I can click on the old file, it will automatically fill in the name, and I can just change the 1 to a 2. And I save it. Now if I go to my folder,
Cool.
so I have this. And you want me to just finish the process and we'll pass the ball around, right?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just follow the whole process, guys. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this website I'm gonna put into the chat box, but I'm also gonna show you what to Google to get here. So if I was looking for this for the first time, I would type in MySpace. Actually, first I would go to Google, google.com. I'm assuming that your web browser will have a search bar in the top. So let's go to google.com and we're gonna type in MySpace, GIF, that's GIF, Maker.
Page, maybe gift.
And when that opens, it's the first result almost always, MySpaceGens.com. And we wind up here. So from here, all we do is scroll down a little. Let's see. Okay. So this uses Flash. So if your browser doesn't have Flash enabled, you can, on Chrome, you can just click and then allow it. Other browsers might ask you for something else. Most new website browsers don't enable Flash by default. So if you have trouble, as we pass the ball around, we can help you troubleshoot that. So I'm just gonna upload them first. I click the add button, the little plus sign, and I navigate to my folder, emoji, select the first file. Then I click add, I select the second file, then I can click on upload, and these will get.
Let's change the size. The size is way too big.
I was gonna do that on purpose, so they can see it goes too fast too,
great,
probably.
great. Sorry, Brent. You have.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Okay.
So, well, it's basically what John was saying was there's different size options. And if you're sending this on a mobile phone, the smaller the better, the faster your text message will send. And also the speed, you can change it faster or slower. So the smaller the size, most likely the better. I think we could even get away with something avatar sized, possibly. If this is too small, you can redo the process and make it bigger. For speed, a second is 1 Mississippi. So if it only changes 2 frames in 1 second, it might look slow. it might not. I think the best thing to do is to try it and adjust based on how fast it goes. And then we click submit. And at the bottom, it will create it and I can download it.
Maybe the next size up would be a little better. That might work, but yeah.
Diego, Begoña, and Fer, you can have an army of emojis.
Yes. An army, I like that.
We already have the page. Look.
I like an army of emojis.
The emojis and then try to turn.
So I'm going to do it one more time, and I'm going to choose a larger file. So the next one is thumbnail, and then there's a website and email. Realistically, phones sometimes have a resolution that, you know, compare to desktop size. But the thing is, they're so small. The biggest phone screen you might see is like 6 or 7 inches max. And typically, those are the devices you would text on. And a lot of phones are only 5-inch screens. So 320 by 240 may work well enough. So I'll select that one this time. And let me take a look at my GIF again and see. You know, I honestly think the speed is okay. I like the speed. So I'm going to leave it the same speed. If I wanted it to go faster, I would just change it to where it says fast, faster, extreme. If I need it to go slower, I can choose one of the top options. And I just go to add. And I select the first one, go to add, the second one, upload. It uploads these images. Click OK, and then I can submit.
Okay.
So let's pass the ball around unless there's any questions, and I'll take turns doing this.
So let's start by everyone is gonna export your emojis from PowerPoint to a PNG.
Who wants to start? Diego? Begoña?
We are trying.
Well, share your screen so we can help you.
Begoña, you like to share your screen, or? Oh, actually, Begoña, you're using Google Slides, so
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure if this works in Google Slides. Let's try it. Begoña, can you share your screen?
Yes. Wait. Wait. Okay. We have to save these.
Yeah,
emojis?
let's save 5 and 6. 5 and 6 are, let's start with that.
5 and 6.
And then you can do 7 and 8 on your own. Whoa. Let's see. Did you right click on, go back to slide 5.
Okay, wait. How can I save this slide 5?
Okay. So right click on the object, on the emoji, right, not there, but on the green. Yep, right click on that. Good. Now, guardar como, good, do that. And then let's put it to the desktop. It's really simple to find it if you just put it to the desktop. Escritorio.
Okay.
You want to put it to escritorio, no?
Yes.
Emoji party-1.
Okay.
Party-1.
+1.
Good. And just for safekeeping, instead of the capital E, let's make it a small e. Don't use uppercase, because at some point you might want to use this in a website, and then it's good to keep all of your file names lowercase.
Your own.
Okay.
Yep, and then guardar. Excellent. And then do the same thing with them.
Now, the second one?
Yep, do the same thing with that. Okay. Fernando and Diego, are you able to follow the same process? Group your emoji, right click on it, file, save as, right click on it, save as PNG.
Yeah, when did you want to make a gift?
Yes.
To group everything.
Now, here, what do we have to do?
Okay, so let's wait until everyone else has at this point, Begonia. So Fernando and Diego, were you able to save your emojis as PNGs?
Yes.
Great. Okay, Brent, can you stop sharing your screen, Begonia, and Brent will show you or actually, sorry. Brent, let's guide Begonia to the next step.
Yes, yes.
Yep, okay.
So I put the link in the chat box that you want to follow.
Okay, wait.
What's the link?
Do you know how to go to the chat box?
On MySpace.
Click where it
Yes.
says chatear. Down in the near where it says compartir pantalla, beside it, al lado de compartir pantalla, donde dices chatear, y ahí sale el link.
We're waiting.
By chat. Yeah.
Oh gosh. And, did you? Right now the other two. No, this.
Go. Who'd like to share their screen?
Right click. Look, we did it.
Okay, good.
Who
Good,
did
good.
it? Who
I
did
hear
it?
success there. Who'd like to share their screen so we can guide you through importing your PNG files that you just created from your PowerPoint lab book, importing them into the GifMaker? Diego, you want to share your screen?
Yes.
Okay,
¿Cómo lo comparto?
good, Diego. Okay. Very, very good. You're already there. Okay, let's change that. Yep, first to the size. Well, one size bigger or even two sizes bigger website. Website 320 by 240. But that's way too big. Yeah. I would do 320 by 240. Yep, good. That's good. That's good. Half a second. I think that's going to be too fast. You won't. It'll go so fast. Yeah.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Then.
Now, add. Yep, add.
And then in one picture, put emoji.
Good. If you put them on your desktop. Oh, you created a folder for emojis. Good. You have your emoji folder there? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Diego, you're a good listener. Brent, you're a good teacher.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like you're getting the concept. Okay. Whoa.
Because it doesn't those 2 points or something, just point.
Okay, did you hit the submit button?
Yes.
I didn't catch it. It's possible you might have uploaded only
thing.
one image.
Yes. Tienes que subirlos juntos.
So you can click on edit this GIF. It's the first orange link. Yes, edit right there. And I think we can see the exact settings and modify it. There's two. Oh, it's the same image twice. So I think when we uploaded it, we may have selected the same one. So you can close one of them and change it. So
Good
the
catch.
green add button, it's a little weird because now there's already one there. But as soon as you click on, oh, I think you saved the same one twice. And so you'd have to go back to PowerPoint and then save the second image as a.
MySpace, well, column. And then MySpace, emoji.
Okay. Those are the same. You have to click the other one.
No, it's not the same.
Click
They
slide
are.
6.
Yes.
They're exactly the same
No, the arm is down on
Yes.
the.
on
Yeah.
the PowerPoint, but not on the ones that you not on the one that you copied.
I think the ones they saved were slide 6. I think they're missing
Yeah.
5. Yeah, so they're.
Ya lo guardas.
Ya. Ahora nos vamos a Google.
Okay, now good. Very good. All right. Success. I think it would be nice if you'd rotate them just about 5 degrees, just ever so slightly, so his head is going back and forth a little bit. His body looks kind of stiff. It's nice that his arm and his mouth move. It would be nice if his head and his body moved just a little bit too.
But my idea is that he's saying hello.
Okay, okay. I see that. Hello. I see that. Okay. Works good. Works really good. Okay, so you know what to do to convert your others. So let's pass the ball to Fernando, make sure he's got it. And then Begonia and Diego, if you like to make more animated GIFs, ultimately we'd like to have, 10 or so expressions so that when you're emailing or texting, you'll have, as Lula said, a whole army of emojis to draw from.
I stopped sharing.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Diego. So, Begonia, you like to make your self-portrait animate, and Diego, you have several, those three really cool emojis you made. See if you can animate them in PowerPoint and then export them and import them to the GifMaker. Okay, Fernando, can you share your screen? Let's get you up to speed.
I have a question.
Sure. Is this Begonia?
Yes. Once we have the GIF,
Yep.
how do we save it?
Ah, good question. Good question.
That's a pretty simple one. On the website, if you click on it, left click it, it should automatically download. So try that, and if it...
In the GifMaker, there's a download button.
Oh, you don't even have to click on download. There's literally, if you click on your GIF.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
click on the animated image, the yellow image, the face, and it should download it automatically.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I didn't either. I clicked on mine by accident and it did
Ah,
it.
okay. Hey, look at this. Fernando, you got it. Way to go, Fernando. But
And there is a
Begonia,
download button too, in
yeah,
case the
Begonia
other
asked
one.
the key question, and
Okay.
let's. Brent, how about if you share your screen and show everyone?
Sure. So can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so there's like 3 different ways you can do this. I'll show you all 3, just so in case you forget one. Um, first, like what John mentioned, there was a download button. That's up here. Second, you can click on this. If you click on your image, it should download by left-clicking it. And the last one is you can right-click it, just like any JPEG, and you can save it. So download GIF, downloads it, clicking on it, downloads it, and right-clicking, and you can do save image. My Spanish is horrible. Honestly, I don't know much Spanish. Guardar image.
Yes.
I tried.
Yes.
I definitely need to learn more languages in general. Save as image, and then you can select where to save it.
Yeah, I like
And
the download feature because it will allow you to save it in your folder. Otherwise, you have to go to the downloads folder and then put it in your emojis folder. So you've ultimately, it would be good for you to create a folder in documents that says emojis. You want to store all your animated emojis in that folder so that you can always go there to grab your emojis when you're using an email. And then let's just insert these in your PowerPoint. We'll show you how you can display them as animated GIFs in a PowerPoint. Okay.
Okay.
So Brent, how about if you save your animated emojis in your emoji folder and then copy it into your PowerPoint lab book, into the lab book I sent. Yeah. Good. See how careful Brent is to name his files? Because if, as Lula said, you have an army of emojis, you want to make sure they're really well named so you can tell what they are just by reading the file name. Okay. So then it's a simple matter of creating a new slide in your PowerPoint lab book and inserting.
I want to do it right after this. Does that seem like the good
Yeah,
spot?
that's good plot.
Okay.
Good place. Yeah.
So in case you need to remember, it's just go to new slide, or if you already selected blank, it should be blank if you click it. This one we didn't, so we can go to layout and we can change that to blank. And it's as easy as just left click and dragging and then dropping it. And when I go to view my presentation now, if I see from, let me just go bigger with this. If I look at it from the current slide, my animated GIF will animate in my presentation.
And then if you write an email, you can insert picture and then search for your animated GIF, and you can insert it at the bottom of your emails. Generally, in a text application, depending on what text application you're using, WhatsApp, WeChat, or Microsoft Message, they have a special feature for making your own emojis. Which text app do you use, Begonia? Do you use any text messaging?
No.
Oh, okay. Diego, do you use a text messaging system? Or do you just use emails?
No, John, they're very young. Diego is like 9 years old. And
Okay.
or
So they
10.
don't have emails or text messaging?
No, but they can use this in their PowerPoints, in their computer,
Okay, okay,
and
great.
also in their Scratch programs eventually.
No, I have for send message.
You send messages? Okay. So if you Google how to create your own avatar in the text messaging app that you use, you'll be able to see instructions on how to insert your animated GIF into your text messaging application.
Yes.
Okay. But right now, we just want to get your animated GIF in PowerPoint, just as Brent did.
Yes.
Okay. So we only have a couple more minutes. Shall we pass the ball to you, Begonia, and just make sure you've got your animated GIF in your PowerPoint lab book?
Okay, we're going to insert it.
Yeah. If you share your screen, we can help you.
We're going to insert, wait.
Insert.
PowerPoint, insert picture, and then go to your emojis folder and insert it.
Wait, because there's some work.
It's not moving.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not moving.
Oh my.
Mine is not moving.
Great. So Brent, how about you share your screen and let's show them the army of cuckoo bird emojis. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Here, we already saved it, but we cannot.
Cannot find it. So let's do download GIF.
PowerPoint.
Click on download GIF.
Okay, wait. Where it is?
Download GIF is right above your emoji. There's 4 orange boxes there. Nope. It's a link
download.
right on the blue page. Yep. Download GIF. There you go.
Oh my God.
Oh, I guess that downloads it to your downloads folder.
Okay. Let's save.
Yeah.
Okay, it's here. I'm going to move here.
And you probably want to rename the file. Let's party. Call it emoji. Let's party. Be sure to name your files. Start with emoji dash and then the expression.
Emoji that. And my PowerPoint is here. I'm going to erase this.
Is it you? Are you sharing your screen, Begonia?
Yes.
Okay.
We are going to insert the emoji.
But we're not seeing your screen. It's
No? Okay, wait.
Because we are learning how to keep it, because
Do you see my screen?
Yeah, now we can. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to insert
Good.
images.
Yeah.
It's here.
Oh, those are just this. That's just the static one, though. You
Okay.
want to insert it from your downloads folder. It's probably in your downloads folder. Is that correct, Brent? When you downloaded it, downloads to your download folder.
That would be most likely where it would be if you didn't specify a folder.
Yeah.
Yes, the download folder es el folder de descargas. La
Sí,
zona
pero
de descargas.
pero ya lo pasé al folder de Build It a Bear, de Build It Yourself.
Ah, okay.
Es emoji
Those are
yes.
GIFs.
Excellent.
Oh, there it is. Good. Okay.
Ay, Jesús.
Okay, now it'll animate when you show this as a screen show. So you have to select the screen show mode, but since you have Google Slides, I'm not sure where that is. Screen show mode. Is there a display mode at the bottom here? I don't see it. View. How about view? Vista. Go under
Okay,
Vista.
let me see.
Vista to the right. Yep. See if we can show this as a oh, there it is. You want to do it as Vista Lectura. Vista Lectura. Try that. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, now go click all the way to the slide where you inserted your emoji.
Okay.
One more. There it goes.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, it's moving.
Okay, great, guys. So before we end, Brent, can you stop sharing your screen, please?
Okay.
And let's see if we can make for an assignment next week to create a page like this. So if you can share your screen, Brent, and go to the page where we have all the birds. Yeah, this one right here. And let's show this. I'm not sure that these all are animated, but let's try it. Yeah.
They are. Excellent.
Okay. So do you see how we, this is the army of cuckoo birds and the expressions that they represent. Epic fail. He's jumping up and down, then he flops. You can make more than 2 frames. The epic fail has 3 frames, right? Up, regular, and flop. And the others all have 2 frames. Oh, actually, Be Cool. Look at how many frames Be Cool has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has 5 frames. So you can animate into 5 frames, and Peace, Love, and Barbecue has 6 frames. Okay, so this is where you want to go, guys. An army of emojis. Shall we make that an assignment for next week?
Sure.
Okay. So have a good week. Hope you can add to your army of emojis.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Fun building with you. There's some really nice emojis there. Okay. Great, Brent. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll email that off to you after with the other one when we do edits.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Anything specific for the agenda for this class?
Yeah. So I think we want to finish all the drawings. I think we were on the planets, making planets last week. And
Yes.
now we'll make galaxies, or excuse me, planet scenes. Yeah. Like
I
that.
see Alan is around, so he can show Brent his lab book so Brent knows what's going on.
Sure.
Okay, good.
Are you there, Alan?
Hi, Alan.
Maybe not yet.
If you're there, your microphone is muted. If it's muted for a reason, we'll be patient. I know sometimes I log in and I go get a drink or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now.
Oh, John, you should stop recording and then reinitiate. So it's
Thank you.
2 separate.